Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about some 2025 fall trends that are going to be big. We're going to start by talking about textures. I think they're going to be very big. We're going to look at a few examples, and then of course one of the examples we will use as inspiration, and we will dupe the look. So we're going to talk about suede, we're going to talk about leather, and we're going to talk about fringe. You see this? Big wheels keep on turning. Yeah. All of that, all of the things. I think leather's here as usual. Like, that's not anything surprising for fall, for winter. But I think the way people are pairing it and styling it, and the pieces that we're seeing that are leather, are the elements that give this a little bit of a twist and make it interesting. So here we have this nice bandeau top. Very cute. I don't know if it's real muumuu or faux muumuu, but you get the picture. I also love the leg. It's a wide leg, kind of a high-rise pant. It's a trouser, so it has this kind of elevated look to it. I love that. Even though it's leather, it's not giving, rock and roll. It's not giving Harley Davidson. It's giving fashion. So we love that. Love the little pointed toe shoe as well. And just a simple necklace, sleek hair. It's giving refined, but it's leather. We love it. If it's cooler where you live, you could easily just throw a blazer or a jacket over your shoulders. Bim, bam, boom. Suede again. None of these things I think are like earth shattering, but I think the way we're seeing them styled is what's going to be really interesting. So this is of course Lori Harvey. Love this little two-piece. Basically it's a blazer and matching pant, so a suit, but she has it open in the front. We have the jewelry on full display, very nice. But you see the texture, the richness of that color really comes through because of that suede. I think it's so pretty. It's this deep olive color, very fall appropriate. Love the wide leg pant. We're seeing the wide leg pant everywhere. Also, you can see a little peekaboo of a platform, which I think just brings it all together. Very cute. Love it. Little dainty little gold bag. But you see the texture is really on display here. Again, the suede keeps this from just being a plain suit. Then fringe, baby. The big wheels keep on turning. So I've been seeing a lot of fringe. I have this top in fringe, which is fairly new. There's another one actually that I changed out of because it didn't look good on camera, but it's black and it's also giving, Tina Turner. We see it in different ways. We see it on pants, we see it on tops, obviously, and here we see Janae where we see it on her boot. This is an older picture, but this still, I think, is a trend that's going to shine in 2025 for fall. Love the fringe and the layered fringe. So this is giving a little bit of Western, but it's also giving a little bit of a modern twist on it and a little more, I don't know, of a current feel. It doesn't feel so kind of, what do I want to say? Cowboy Carter, like I'm intentionally trying to look Western. I'm intentionally wearing a Western hat. I think you can play with the fringe in different ways, different sizes of fringe, and kind of tailor it to your own style, but still really get to enjoy the trend. And don't be afraid to do it on something like a shoe or a boot like you see here, because it doesn't have to lean super Western if that's not your style. But this is very cute, of course, is with this short set. Love the way she paired it with shorts and the boots, kind of a little bit of a twist there. The handbag, of course, and Janae. Would it be Janae if she didn't have the elevations? It would not. So we love this. We're going to do one of these looks and break it down. Okay, so we're going to go over here and get us this nice little bandeau top, leather bandeau top. So I found this over at Revolve. It's coming in at $68 currently on sale. Really good price point. This is called the Denim top. It comes in sizes. Extra small goes up to size extra large. Cute, simple, straight to the point. This is faux leather. So if you don't want the real muumuu, boom, here you go. Looking out for the environment. If you're a tree hugger, if you're just conscious, if you're vegan, whatever the case may be, this works really well. I think it looks nice. It does not look plasticky. So this is a good one. Now, if you really want a penny pinch, over here, Fashion Nova for $16. There's one that works as well. This one is one shoulder, or not off the shoulder. It's one shoulder, which I think works sometimes in place of a bandeau top, because not everybody can wear a bandeau top. Not everybody's comfortable with it. It doesn't flatter everybody's body type. People have different breast sizes, etc. But this one I think is easier because of the one shoulder. So this comes in size extra small to extra large. It also comes in this kind of not cherry, more like a wine burgundy color, but we're focusing on black right now, and $16, easy breezy, it works. Also found another one over here at Manière de Voir. So this one is just really a sleeveless top, like a tank top, but in this faux leather. So this one's coming in at $48. It's currently on sale from $95. Really cute as well. Comes in sizes 0 to 10. So this, I think, looks like more of a softer leather, and it doesn't have any sheen to it whatsoever. So it's really going to be about preference and price point. But this, of course, I think works for almost any and everybody, unlike the bandeau top that really doesn't work for everyone. So if you don't like that, you want a full, you know, sleeved but sleeveless top, this one. If you like the one shoulder, boom, Fashion Nova, baby. If you don't have no people on your committee and you want the first one, do you. For the pants, we have a few options. We're going to Revolve. $408. This brand Affirm, which I really do like, has this pair that I think works really well. It comes in sizes 24, goes up to size 32. I like the shape of these. It's slightly balloon, but not really. These are cute. I also like that they don't have too much of a sheen to them. I think they work well. These are faux leather also. Cute, cute, cute. Nice size range. The length is going to be perfect. If you're shorter, it's going to obviously hit you a little bit further down, which is probably even better. Boom. We like this. Good option. Back over here at Menier du Roi, we have $435, another pair, and I think these probably most closely resemble what we saw in the inspiration photograph. These come in size 0, they go up to size 12. They are leather pleated trousers, and they have this thick waistline with a thick belt, which is why I think it looks a lot like the inspiration photograph. Also, I like the shape of these. They have a very elevated shape to them. They're a trouser, like a full-on trouser with the pleat down the front. I think that keeps us in that realm of looking, you know, kind of refined, kind of elevated. Again, we want to stay away from, you know, Harley Davidson, rock and roll. We can't see the shoes, we're guessing. I can see a bit of a pointed toe. That's enough for me. So we're going to head on over here to Schutz, and I found these shoes that come in sizes 5 to size 11. They're currently on sale. They're $178. Are they on sale? Does this say sale? I'm sorry. It's not on sale. It's not on sale. They're $178. But what I like about these is the pointed toe, obviously, and then the heel. The heel is very interesting. It looks nice. Obviously, this is a take on a designer trend, but it's hard to sometimes find an element like this in an item, especially a shoe, and have it really work well. And I think they pulled it off here. This is a gorgeous shoe. If you need a black pump, you want one with a little interest, grab this one. You can wear it with this outfit or others, because, you know, we like to weave stuff in and out of the wardrobe. If you want something a little simpler, your daddy, Steve Madden, has a pair for $110. These are pointed toe slingbacks called the Reyes. This one comes in multiple colors, but baby, eyes on a prize. And these are available in sizes 5 to size 12. So it's very simple and straightforward with this one. Some people really like a slingback. If you do, then this shoe will probably work better for you. Some people may just not like the heel on the last one, so they may prefer this one. It's your world, baby. Take your pick. And there we have recreated our look. We have the top, the pants, and the shoes, and we have hit the nail on the head with this trend, which is textures, but we're just going to focus on the leather for the sake of recreating this look. So, inspo and arspo, herspo and arspo. Next trend is what I like to call retro silhouettes. So we're seeing a lot of like 70s kind of silhouettes come into play, even 80s silhouettes come into play. And I think that's really interesting, and it's I love the 70s, y'all. I feel like that's the last period where people really like dressed, you know what I mean? And it looked good. Like they dressed in the 80s, but they looked crazy. You know what I mean? So I really like the 70s. So we're going to look at a couple examples of these kind of, you know, retro silhouettes, and then of course we'll choose one and we'll dupe it. So first of all, we have here Miss Kelly Rowland, honey, yes, giving it to the girls. Doesn't this give 70s? This very much gives 70s. So she's got the super bell bottom or flared jeans, so we like that, the crop top, and then the blazer on top and this patent leather, which I think is so beautiful to pair that particular color with jeans. I think it works really well. The big chunky necklace is really nice. Love it, love it, love it. She's got the big bangles on as well. To me, this gives modern 70s silhouette. You know, it's like a hint of 70s in there, but it does look very current. Boom, Tracy Ellis Ross. Now, this might even be 60s, baby, because I can see somebody, I can see somebody mama vacuuming in this. You know that era where women used to get dressed up regardless, and then they cleaned up and cooked and all that with full-on outfit. This is giving me this, but I love this look. So maybe it's 60s, maybe it's 70s. I don't know. It's a retro silhouette. Very easy breezy, kind of like a muumuu, but dressed up. I love that she has these really strappy shoes on with this. I think it's so cute and it adds to the look. The colors of it as well, I think, really kind of harken back to previous decades. Like we don't typically see this color like this, and then the floral design on it. Love it, love it, love it. Now this was a 70s woman, like Al Reynolds be saying, who had a job, baby. It's giving working 9 to 5. But I love this. This is Tamara. If y'all know Tamara. She's an influencer, huge influencer, but I love this look. It to me is very, again, retro, but it looks current. She doesn't look dated in this. So it's kind of got these like geometric square type shapes on the shirt, and then the long vest over the top, open, real easy breezy. I love that. Love the brown leather trouser as well, and then the handbag with the pointed toe shoe. The whole look is just, I don't know, it looks like a previous time, but again, it looks very current day. Like I feel like you could wear this today and totally get away with it, but it's giving a nod to, you know, the good old days. And we're doing Kelly. So for this top, we're going to start off over here at Revolve. This is called the Elise bodysuit. It's coming in at $83. It's currently marked down, and the sizes are available from extra small to extra large. Love this. It's a nice off-white color. I like the sweetheart neckline of this and the thickness of the straps. It's also a full-on bodysuit, so you don't have to worry about pulling and tugging. It's going to stay where you put it. If you have the type of neckline where this is flattering, I love this kind of neckline. This doesn't look good on everyone, but people who can really pull this kind of sweetheart neckline off, I think it always looks very pretty and very feminine. So boom, this is one option. This is going to work. Not everybody's going to want to wear the crop top, you know, with their midriff being out in the open. So if you don't want to do that, here you go. Here's another one, very similar, but it has a different, kind of a different back to it. And this one's a little more white, pure white. The last one was kind of off-white, kind of cream. Also at Revolve, and this one's $48. So it's a little bit more affordable as well, and the sizes range from extra small to extra large. This one also comes in black. Very similar neckline as well, with the thick strap on the shoulders. So this is just going to be preference really, and it's going to depend on which jacket you choose and the jeans, and that will determine whether cream looks better or whether the pure white looks better with the outfit. And then I found one I want to throw in here from Express that's even more affordable, very similar also. This one's only $34. It also comes in multiple colors, comes in sizes extra small to size extra large. So this one's real cute too. It's not exactly a sweetheart because it doesn't kind of have that dip in the middle. I dip, you dip, we dip, but it's very similar, and it has the thick strap, so this is real cute. So I just wanted to give all of these options for people who do not want to wear a crop top or don't feel comfortable in a crop top. For the jeans, we're going to first of all go over here to Nordstrom because we need some boots and collars, baby. And Good American has a pair that's currently on sale for $60, marked down from $150, that I think work perfectly. These are called the Good Super Bell Bottom jeans. Very cute. They have an exaggerated flare, which is exactly what we're looking for. They have a little bit of stretch. Y'all know this Khloe Kardashian's line, so the jeans fit well. The sizes range from, what do they have available? 4 to size 10. And I do have some other options, but if you're in that size range, boom, snatch them up. Then over here at Free People, we have a pair that I think would still work. They're different, but I think they're similar enough that they would still work. So these are more of a loose fit version of an exaggerated bell bottom pant or flare or whatever you want to call it. These are $128. They're called We the Free Live. Wait a minute. We the Free Live Wire flare jeans. So these come in sizes 24 to 33. They also have different washes available, but I like these a lot. They have some elements to the design that I think just add a little something. Like on the back, it almost looks like somebody tied something around the leg, and then you have this flare coming out, and that's a nice design element. I do think it just kind of bumps things up a little bit. Very cute. And if you don't like the tight and then the flare at the bottom, this may suit you better. And that's not flattering on everybody's body either. That kind of like super tight everywhere and then flare out. Not everybody's comfortable. So these, because they're a looser fit, might be more versatile. Now we need to get us a blazer. Her blazer is given Werther's original, kind of maybe a little deeper in color. I found something over here at Belk that works. This one's coming in at $75. It's very cute. This is by French Connection. I think you could ruche the sleeves just like she did. Again, I think this color is beautiful with denim. Very nice. This is available in sizes 0 to size 6. The sizes are selling. I can't help that, but this is a great option if you're in that size range and it works. I do have other options, so stay tuned. Over at Revolve, they have this blazer called the Shiloh blazer. This one's marked down currently. It's $140 from $270. Now this obviously is a different color, but I think it works just the same. And I think it would still pair well with the tops we looked at and with the jeans. So this one is available. The only size they have available in this one right now is large because it's selling fast. But if you're in the market for it, you are large and you like this size, I say snatch it up. Like I said, it's on sale and I think it's a pretty color. This could carry you through fall because this looks really good with denim just in general. Another one that works, it's not the same. This is the same color family, maybe I would say, as the last one. Kind of, it's like a camel color, but this is obviously not this faux leather, but it still works. I think this still will look just as good. You can do the exact same outfit and it's not going to matter. This is over here at Pretty Little Thing, repeat after me. It's $35.50, marked down from $110. They have this in 00 and it goes up to size, what's the largest size they have available? Size 6. So I tried to put, some variations in there, give you some different size ranges. I did the best I could with what I got. Shoes, we need platforms. Y'all know the 70s is platforms. You know that. You already knew what we were going to do. We're not going to do fish in them. We're not going to do goldfish in the platforms with water with a whole, fish tank aquarium. But we are going to do platforms. So over here at Daddy's house, they have this pair that I think is perfect. It comes in multiple colors, but we're going to be focusing on this color called bronze. I think this works well with the jackets that we chose. Again, I think it looks really nice paired up against the denim of the jeans, both pairs. So these are $130. They're called the Cologne. This is the Cologne bronze because the color is bronze, and these are available in sizes 5 to 12. I will tell you this particular color, baby, zooming out of the room very fast. But a necklace, we got two options. First at Revolve for $48, we have the Reagan necklace. I think this works. It's obviously not exactly the same, a little bit of a different style, but it's still chunky enough that we get the same vibe. So it has a little cross on it. It has a double, the double necklace here. So again, it's going to give you that chunky gold look around the neck. Very, very cute. $48. And this is by 8 Other Reasons. So we like it. Okay, then over here at J. Crew for $36, I found one. It's called a rounded chain link necklace. This one's very cute. It's marked down from $80. And it says there's an additional 30% off. So it's not even going to be $36. It's going to be even less than that. This one I think looks more like the one she has on, but the links of the chain are not as big. So this is more like medium version of her, like extra large version. You know what I mean? But I think again, it still works. It will still give you the same vibe, especially with the shirts that we chose because of those necklines. This kind of necklace and even the last one is going to really be showcased. So that's going to be real pretty. So we have our tops, blazers, we have the jeans, we have our shoes, and we have our necklaces. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. Next, wow, animal print, but particularly python. So we've been seeing a lot of animal print over the last few years probably, and we're going to continue to see it. And you can wear all the animals that you want to wear, baby. You could A-E-I-O-U if you want to, Ronald McDonald lit. Listen, Old McDonald lit. You can do all of the things, okay? But the python print is having a moment. So we're going to look at these examples first. We have this nice blue button down top. I don't know if it's denim or not, but I love that she paired it with this skirt that has this python print on it, and then the skirt is yellow. So we don't see the typical white that we're accustomed to or the gray. I thought that was such a cute twist. And then I love that she has the Jody bag in this yellow color also. I think that works well. Now I am not understanding the red shoe, but listen, to each his own. I still think it's a cute outfit, and I think it showcases the python print very well that we're going to see throughout the season. Then we got Janae that's like, listen, I'm just going to slither on in here, serve y'all a look right quick, and slither on back out the door. So she's got the top and the pant. Love this. This is an easy, I feel like, two-piece set type of look. It matches, but it's not super matchy. It looks elevated. All you need is the right bag and shoe, which is very simple because the color palette is very, straightforward. She has the elevations, bam, bam, boom, out the door. So we've got white and black going on here, black sunglasses, black bag. Super easy, but you see that python print? I think it looks really nice, and I'm telling you, it's going to be big for fall. And you could transition this into winter by just putting you on a long down to the floor, black fur coat, boom. And here we see it in the jacket. This is a moto jacket. I like the cut of this jacket, but I also really like the print. I think it's interesting. It's very pretty. I love how she's paired it with other items that are kind of understated so that the jacket has its moment. You know, the print has its moment. Even the bag is very kind of neutral and in the background. So love that. Love the little pointed toe heel that she's got. Nice, easy breezy pair of jeans. This is real cute. This is real cute. So let's jump on in, shall we? We're going to do Janae's look. So we have a couple of options here, so just stay with me because they're each a little bit different. So first of all, at All Saints we have this top. It comes in sizes 0 to 12. It's on sale right now for $92. It was originally $230. So it's just, you know, this black and white snake print, python print button down. Very cute. If you look in the description box or if you click the QR code here, you will see multiple links. That's because different retailers have different sizes available. So I'm showing you this one from All Saints. That's the brand that makes this, and they have these sizes available, but then other stores carry it and have more sizes available. So I try to give y'all the options. Then, of course, they have the matching pant as well, which is available in the same size range. Also $92, marked down from $230. So these are nice wide leg, easy breezy pant. You can just throw them on. These pants work just like a pair of sweats in that you just throw them on. You don't have to do a lot of work. They already got a print on it if you get the top. You see how easy this is? Bam, bam, boom, out the door. Now, this is a twist we're going to throw on, and we're going to go over here to Revolve, and there is a jacket / top that's giving a little bit of that yellow, you know, vibe that we kind of saw in the first inspiration photograph. This is kind of giving us this. It's $161, marked down from $200. It's called the Xavier jacket. Comes in sizes extra small to extra large. I really like this, and I think it's interesting. It's kind of cropped. And again, it's a jacket, but I think you could wear it as a shirt because it's collared and the way the buttons are. But you see it's giving this kind of python print to it. Very nice. The matching pants are also available, and I think they're cute as well. Of course, they are $101, marked down from $160. Size ranges from double extra small to double extra large. And these are real easy, straightforward, flat front pant also in that same, you know, that yellow is like, I don't know, I think that's really cute. I like this. It's interesting. It's a little bit of a twist on something we're used to maybe seeing. Real cute. For both sets, I think the shoe that I chose would work. This shoe is at Nordstrom Rack, and it is $30. It's marked down. It was originally $68, and this is just kind of like the clear heel wedge with a black sole. So the black is going to pull into our look, and then the clear is going to keep us from kind of having too much contrast going on with the shoe. So very cute. The sizes on this range from size, let's see, 6.5 to size 9. That's all they have available in that particular shoe at Nordstrom Rack online. You can always check in store, and I will put as many links below as I can to other retailers with different sizes available. Okay, for the bag, I think Janae has that Loewe squeeze bag or something similar. Is that bag? Maybe that's not the squeeze bag. We're going to find us a nice black kind of slouchy hobo style bag. And again, I think that works with either look. So first of all, over here at Coach, we have the very popular Brooklyn bag. This one's $295. This is the size 28. Very cute, easy breezy. This can turn into your everyday bag before you know it. This will be your everyday bag, work bag, all that. It's a nice drop from the shoulder to the bag. It's comfortable. It's slouchy, but not too slouchy. It's a hobo bag. It's in a simple, straightforward black color. What's not to love? It's $295. I have it down in the link below. Back over to Nordstrom Rack, there's a black bag that gives this very similar vibes in terms of the shape. It's a hobo shape. It's a shoulder bag. It's straightforward in color. It's black. It's $60 marked down from $150. Very cute. It's called a large draped tote. This is by BCBG. And this one is very cute as well. And this again could turn into an everyday bag, just like the last one, because of the size and the shape of it. It's just so easy to grab it and throw around, have it in the car, throw your things in it. Again, it's a hobo style, kind of slouchy, but not too slouchy, not so much that it looks messy and frumpy, and it works. So the choice is yours. We have our options: tops, pants, depending on what color and what style you prefer. We also have the shoes, and then we have the bags. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. Next trend. I think super oversized, like real big, oversized, long coats. I think we're going to see a lot of that. I think we're going to see a lot of that. So let's look at these examples. First, we have the one and only Tiana Taylor, baby. You see how long the coat is? It's just giving extraness. I think kind of pairing with some of the retro silhouette styles we saw, like the 70s style, you know, just extra, just doing too much. Love it. Love it. Also love this color palette, how neutral it is. Very, very pretty. And I love that she kind of cashed it up with just putting on the baseball cap with it. Very elevated, but at the same time, I'm just here chilling. It's just me. You know what I mean? I love that. We see it here. This is Carolyn Gray. And I love her style. And she has like this quirkiness to her style, but it's always refined. It just works perfectly. This is an example of somebody who has truly found and defined their personal style and just lives in that space. But I love this double-breasted one. This is kind of giving cape because you see how her arms are kind of peekabooing out like that. It's very nice. You see how long and exaggerated the elements of the coat are? That's what I mean. Like, everything's exaggerated. Like, why are the double-breasted buttons way down there? Why is the collar so wide? Why is it so long? Why does it also have cape sleeves? It's just extraness. Everything. Love how she has that pointed toe heel there too, and then the little Fendi bag. Super, super, super cute. Love it. This kind of reminded me of the dude, that character from Dick Tracy. Did y'all see the Dick Tracy movie back in the day with Warren Beatty? It's kind of reminded me of that. The square dude. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. Leave a comment if you know. I like this example too. I think this is giving us the feminine kind of pretty version of the long, oversized coat. You see the length of it. I love that. I also love this color. I think it's very interesting. She's got it on with this bandeau style top and the matching skirt and then a nice flat. I think this is very appropriate for fall because it's not freezing yet, but I still want to give you fashion. I still have a coat on. She could easily button this up and be covered up and be weather appropriate if she needed to, but I love it. It's definitely giving fashion. Okay, we're going to start with the coats and then we'll build us an outfit around it. So over here at Revolve, we have the Gaultier coat. This is $251, marked down from $400. Love this. Is available in sizes extra small to extra large. I like this color. It's very pretty. It's very almost like eggnog. It's kind of cream. It's kind of white, but it has this yellowness to it. But look at the length. Love the length of it. And I just the bigness of the coat is exactly what we're looking for. Now over at Quince, they have this coat that's not as long as I would like, but I think it still works because of the shape of it. I think it has some elements to it that are a little bit exaggerated, enough so that it's eye-catching. So this is the 100% merino wool shawl collar long coat. It's $160. It comes in 3 colors. I think this color, Heather Bone, works best with the outfit we're going to put together. It comes in sizes extra small to extra large. And y'all know I've worked with Quince before and they have some really good pieces with really good quality. So I would definitely trust this and say it's probably a very good coat to have if you need one in this length, this style, or in any of these colors that they have. Now over here to Aritzia, I like these too. This is called a slouch coat. It's soft wool cashmere, and this is $375. It comes in lots and lots of colors. These also come in different lengths. They have short, regular, petite. They have tall, not short, regular, petite, short, regular, and tall lengths available. So love that. The sizes range from extra small to extra large. But see, you see how it fits? You see how the double-breasted is giving us what we saw with the Carolyn Gray look? I like the lapels, the double-breasted, the length of this. It's just, I don't know, there's an element of extra to it that is just pulling me in. Now let's find us a skirt set. We're not going to do bra style crop top, okay? But I did find something that I think still works the same and gives us a similar silhouette. So this set is by Mango. The top is $40, $39.99. $40? $40. Very cute. Comes in size double extra small, goes up to size double extra large. It's slightly cropped. Like if you just pull the skirt up, it's no longer cropped. You know what I mean? And if you want that little sliver of skin to show, you can do that. But love this. I like that it has this kind of texture to it. It has an interestingness to it. So it's not so plain. The color is very neutral. It works easily. It has the Miss Mary Mac buttons all down her back. This again is giving me housewife. Leave it to Beaver vacuum in a full on you know, skirt set with heels. That's what it looks like. Now, the skirt is $50, $49.99. It's sold out at Mango, but I will link other places because other people have it. I saw where other people have it. I have those links. So those links will be down below as well. But this is just the matching skirt. So it's kind of like a midi skirt, very nice length. I like where it hits. You know, that's going to depend on your height, but pretty much you get an idea of where it's going to hit. It matches the shirt perfectly in terms of that texture and color. Very cute. Available in sizes extra, extra small to size extra, extra large. Okay, for the bag and shoes, we're going to deviate just a bit and we're going to do our own color because I think this is very pretty with this kind of creamish color we have going on. Okay, so over here at Lulu's, there's this real cute small little dainty bag and it's kind of like sage color, you know, kind of sage green. It's $23, marked down from $39. It's called the Essential Style Sage Green Satin Knot Handle Clutch Bag. Very cute, very dainty. I think this would look so good with any other coats, and then you open it and you have that little two-piece underneath. It's giving very feminine and pretty and dainty. So we love that. And then we're going to get us some matching shoes. The shoes I found over here at your daddy's house, these are called the Reyes shoes. This color is called champagne. It's not champagne in my opinion. In my opinion, I think it's giving more like sagey champagne. You know, it's a greenness to it. It's a greenness to it. They're $110. Love them. They come in multiple colors. Obviously, we're looking at this color, and the sizes range from size 5 to 12. I think that would be so cute. This sling back pointed toe with that length of that skirt, perfection. Chef's kiss. There we have it. We have lots of options for the coats. We found us a nice top and skirt matching set. We have a pretty handbag and we have shoes to match. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. Next, shoulder pads. Now, not football pads, shoulder pads. Again, I feel like things are very retro. Do you know what I mean? This is giving Melanie Griffith, and what was the name of the movie? Working Girl. You know, it's giving 9 to 5. Anyway, we see it in different ways. This first look here, I think, is very kind of casual. This is a button-down white top. She has a black leather pant, the Birkin bag, but you see the shoulders are very strong, very defined. Very cute. Love it. I like a shoulder. You know, you can do shoulder pads and have a strong shoulder. I think almost universally, just depends on what you pair on the bottom and what you're already working with. You know what I mean? Like if you already big biked it and you got wide shoulders, you can still do it. You just need to balance it out with what you put on the bottom. And then if you have weak shoulders that kind of slump and slouch, the shoulder pads are going to be your best friend. It works. It works. So we like that look. I love this one too. I thought this was just something a little different. So this is kind of like a blazer with shoulder pads, but she tucked it into the skirt, which I think gave it an interesting look. And the skirt has that like double waist to it. Love that with the pants underneath. I also did like that she took this really pretty brown color and paired it with red. I think it just brings out the hues of the brown. Very smart choice. These are when you know, these are how you know the girls know fashion. These outfits like this, yeah. Very cute. I liked it. It's different. We like it. And lastly, y'all know I love a refined look. This looks so clean, so classy, very refined, well put together. She's got the strong shoulder, but it's sleeveless. We've seen this top before, like the infamous Frankie Shop top that was everywhere. This is still that style, but you see how she paired it with these very, very nice straight leg trousers that have this interesting design element at the top, and it kind of brings it together and makes it look a little dressier. Very nice. I also love the shoe that she paired with this. This is real cute. All right, ASOS. Y'all have seen this top. Everybody told you about this top. Everybody has told you your favorite set because ASOS has these tops. So this has a tie with it. Our look does not, but I think it still works. It plays well with the shoulder pads, and this is like a cap sleeve, so we're getting that strong shoulder. Very, very nice. So this is $49.99, aka $50. It comes in multiple colors. I think the white is easiest to style. It looks nice. I think the white works. The sizes range from extra small to size 14, and it's just very nice. I like this. It's real. This is an easy way to do this kind of a dressed up look and still feel comfortable, because yes, it's a button down with a tie, but it's a very comfortable, a comfortably designed shirt, and it looks like it's easy to move around in and not too stiff. Then we need us some faux leather pants. So I found these over here. They're by Calvin Klein. They are $38, and then they're an extra 20% off at checkout. So very affordable. They were originally $130. They come in sizes 0 to size 14. They come in this black color, and then they also come in like a brown color that I think is really pretty too. But for right now, baby, eyes on the prize, baby. Bet on Wesley. Bet on Wesley. Shoes, we're going to do pointed toe. You know where we're going. to your daddy's house. Those same shoes that we just looked at in Champagne, we're going to get the black slingback pair. We've looked at them a couple times. They work. They're a nice pair to have. I told you could weave it in and out of your wardrobe if you need a pair like this. They're $110, available in sizes 5 to 12. We're not going to get a Birkin. I'm sorry. We are, however, going to get this nice top handle square bag over here at the Coach outlet. This bag is called the Eliza top handle. It's $160, marked down from $478. Very cute. I love that everything on the bag is black. It's like blacked out. The hardware is like gunmetal, very dark, dark, dark. So no shiny like silvers or gold. The emblem on the front, blacked out. I love that. I think this works well, and I think this makes the bag more versatile. You don't have to worry so much about your jewelry options when you have this kind of a black bag. Still black, and it's gonna go with what you need it to go with, but you can wear whatever jewelry you want. So we have our top, we have our pants, we have a nice pair of shoes, and beautiful bag. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. Next, okay, this trend I'm gonna call denim, but with interesting shapes or with a twist. So hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. So I think denim is always here. Honestly, I don't think there's a season for denim. I think it works through all the seasons. I think it's always in our face, but we play with the shapes, we play with the distressing, we play with the wash, we play with embellishments, you know, there's always something. So I think right now what we're going to see is a lot of playing with the shape of denim, jeans in particular. So that's what we're going to look at. So this first look here is like denim on denim on denim, denim on denim on denim. Really cute, but I love the jean. Look at how interesting that is. So it's basically like, I don't even know how to describe it, but 2/3 of the jean is like, it looks like it's turned inside out, or that the cuff is extreme, like the cuff is up to the thigh. However you would like to describe it, that's what it looks like. So it just gives us a little twist on a pair of jeans. But you see how everything also is very, I think, relaxed fit or oversized? That's in. That's in. That's in. And we love that. We love that. Then, of course, we have Miss Tracy Ellis Ross, who's giving us denim on denim on denim, denim on denim on denim, denim on denim on denim. So we like this too. I love how she's tucked it in the boot just a little, and you see the buttons on the top are white, which plays into the accessory she chose. She has the sunglasses, of course. I think that's the Alaya bag. I love that little bag. I think it's so cute. But this, you see how the shape of the jeans are kind of what pulls your eye into the look overall. Love that. And again, they're relaxed fit and they're very comfortable. This look here I love. It's like comfortable and casual with the white tank top. But if you look at the jean, it has like this weird structure. Like the back pocket is kind of halfway on the side, and in the front you have these seams going in weird places that you're not used to seeing, but it all works together. I think these are, let me see something. I don't know who this by. I'm about to lie. I don't know. But I like them. And again, relaxed fit. So you see how we went from kind of like the Margiela jeans, remember those? And then to the balloon jeans were kind of everywhere. Now we're just seeing different design elements, but we still get that shape and we still get this oversized relaxed fit. I think it again is one of those things we saw from maybe like the 80s and 90s, but this looks very current. Love this. And then she just put it with some flip-flops, baby, and a straw bag, because she said what we're not going to do is usher out summer too fast. All right, we're heading over here to Express. They have the lightweight denim double pocket boyfriend shirt, which I think could work like a jacket or a shirt. If you buttoned it all the way up, you could kind of get away with it as a jacket. So the sizes range from extra small to extra large. I think this is super cute. It's $50. It works. It's kind of a straightforward wash, nothing too fancy, which makes it a little easier to style. It also makes it more versatile in your closet. Then at Hollister, we have the low-rise medium wash super baggy jean. This is the style curvy. So you know, take that for what it is. But it's currently, these are currently on sale for $39.96 after the additional 20% off the $50 that they are listed as. So that's a good deal too. And these come in sizes 000 to size 20, so nice size range. The wash is medium. It's going to work well with the shirt that we chose, and it's going to work well in general because this is an easy wash to style. Now, baby Tracy got on the wavy boots. We're not doing that. But we're going to find us something that's cute and that works. Over here at Dillard's, I saw by Azalea Wang this very cute pair of boots, ankle booty, looks very trendy. They come in sizes 6 to 11. They're $89. These are called the Birdsong Slouchy Hardware Detail Peep Toe booties. So they have that little peep toe, but you see how they have the buttons on it. They kind of scrunch down. It's just an interesting boot, but in a nice white/cream color, which is going to pair well up against that denim, and then also gives us the ability to kind of tuck it and get that slouch effect that we see in the inspiration photograph. So these are very, very cute. We like these. They work. I have two options on the bag. Now, I will say this first too. Tory Burch makes a bag that is very similar to that Alaya bag, and I think it's a great dupe, but it's a little pricey. So I didn't list it here. If you want it, you can ask in the comments and I will give you the link, but I went with something different. So I went over here to Belk and I see this bag by y'all know Shiny Crocodile, aka Brahmin. This bag is $262.50. It's on sale. It was $375, but I think this gives us what we need. It's giving us that longer rectangular shape. It has a nice drop from the shoulder to where the bag starts. I think that works. The color is nice and neutral. It's giving us this creamy white kind of color. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the hardware on the front, but it's not too bad. It still could work. It still could work. It's not too bad. It's not so bad that I, exit out completely. So this, I think, is a nice option. I do like the texture of the bag too. It adds a little something. Then over here at the Alphabet People, they have a bag called the Yara shoulder bag in white. This bag is $139. It comes in multiple colors. And then there's an additional 10% off, but I think this works for the same reasons as the last bag. So it's got a nice drop. It's giving us this kind of more rectangular shape. This is trying to be, an Hermes bag. We have the little lock on the front. Again, the hardware here is, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's not too bad. It's very, very, very nice. And it's going to work with our look. So we have the denim top. We have some nice jeans that work. We have some interesting looking booties that are super cute, fashion forward. We have two options for the bags. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. Next, very pretty trend, very pretty trend. So we have this monochromatic jewel toned trend. I love it. I love monochromatic in general. I think it's so easy it's an easy way to look put together and to look like you know what you're doing. But also, if you actually do know what you're doing, you can play with these different hues and shades and it just works brilliantly. I think it's so pretty. So first off, we have this berry colored version of this. So we like these nice, jewel tones that we're seeing in these monochromatic looks. This is an example of one. You can imagine this on a ring that somebody's wearing. This color, this pretty berry color. So she's got the sweater on top, the button down collared shirt underneath. And you see the shirt has like this satiny silk fabric. Has this satiny, silky kind of vibe going on. Very nice. It adds a little something in terms of playing with different textures and the colors. Then we have these silky kind of like relaxed fit pants on the bottom. I think the top and the bottom looks like a matching two-piece set, and then we have the sweater on top, but all in the same color family. Very, very pretty. Now I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's going on with the red bag and the yellow shoes. I think that's just like above my pay grade and I don't understand it. But the outfit, I think, is gorgeous, easy breezy, and a simple way to look refined and put together and also be on trend. Then we have someone slowly becoming my new favorite, It Girl, Ryan Destiny. Of course, styled by La Roche. That's why I probably am falling in love with all the styles that I see her in. I don't know if he styled this. I'm just saying I like her. So we have this nice, again, kind of cranberry colored dress, long maxi length dress, and then on the top she has the same color in this like bomber style cropped jacket. So pretty. You see how it just kind of made it casual but also pulled everything together at the same time, and it looks elevated, it looks refined, it looks like she knows what she's doing. Simple hair. The outfit just speaks for itself. Love, love, love this. Love the beautiful like jewel toned monochromatic vibe as well. Now kind of a different spin on it, but you see the same thing. This is two-piece set, button down top, easy relaxed fit, pant on the bottom. Love the monochromatic tone, and I like this color. So this is not a bright color that you might think of when you think of these jewel tone monochromatic colors like the berries, the reds, maybe the cranberry color like we just saw, blues, oranges, you know, those colors. But this works as well, and to me it's also a jewel tone and it's just as eye-catching. And then I love that the fabric is giving us this satiny feel because it plays up more and more of this monochromatic look, and it plays up the jewel toned vibe of the colors. This is totally embellished, which I love also. I think it's super pretty. This is an easy way to play with like a Liberace style embellishment. If you're not sure or that's not your thing, or you have more of a casual type of vibe, this is a way that you can still get some sparkleization in there and still feel comfortable and feel like you're dressing within your personal style. All right, we're going over here to Nordstrom Rack, and we're gonna look at this set by All Saints. So this is the Charlie sequin wide leg pant, and then we also are gonna look at the matching top. The pant is $79, marked down from $270. Baby, if you like this, you need to grab it, okay? You need to grab it. So beautiful color. You see the jewel tone, and then the sequins kind of add to it, just like in the inspiration photograph where that satiny feel and the embellishments just kind of add to it. I think the sequins do the same thing with this. And these are available in sizes 0 to size 12, and they have all the sizes available at this reduced price at Nordstrom Rack. So grab it. Then the matching button down top. It's also called the Charlie Sequin Relaxed Fit Button-Up Shirt by All Saints. And this one is $68, marked down from $270. So a good deal. And these sizes range from, let's see, 0 to size 10. If you like this, grab it. I might get this myself because this is a good set to have. You can do a lot. Okay, for shoes, we're going to your daddy's house. Sizes 6 to 10. We love them. Now, we're not at his actual house. We're actually at Revolve, but you know your daddy sometimes let people run the store for him when he out of town. That's what they're doing. So these are the same ones we looked at earlier, the Reyes slingback in this color called Ivory Pearl. We looked at, I think, the champagne color, which I felt like had some green to it. So this is an Ivory Pearl color. I think this is beautiful, and it's going to work well with those sequins and whatever reflection they're going to provide on that green. I think this shoe would be very complimentary. The slingback always looks good with like a nice relaxed fit, you know, flowy trouser and a button down. This works. And then I want to throw us a bag in here because you need a bag. We need a bag. So we're going to Jeff Bezos' house, aka Amazonian Scamazonian, aka Amazon. And for, say it with me, $40, $39.99, we have this really cute bag. It's an evening clutch bag. It comes in lots of colors. Y'all have seen this bag. I have the one from Zara. Y'all have seen me show it. I have the cream and like the deep burgundy color. Cute bag. It looks very much like it's giving Cult Gaia. We know where the inspiration came from. We see you, girl. And this one I thought was nice because it's green, but it's not the same exact green as the top and the pant. But I think it works well together. It gives us a little bit of a color that works well with the shoe, just because of those kind of reflective dripping, like whatever that design is. And then the gold I think works well with the green. So this is really, really pretty. We like it. It's gonna look cute. We got us a monochromatic jewel toned look. So we have shirt, pants, bag, shoes. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. Next, belts. Yes. Big belts, statement belts, belts are here. So we're gonna look at a couple of these examples and jump in. This first one, I really, really love. So this is Tiana Taylor. She's got this belt on top of this, like, I don't even know what you call it. Dress, cape, jacket. It's all that together. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This looks like some Roberto Cavalli style something with the boot. But you see the belt, you see how ornate it is, how big it is, how much of a statement piece the belt is. Love that. I love this gold and black. It just looks like almost like a chandelier. It's so big and in your face. So we like that. That's an example of what we're talking about when I say big belts. Not big bags, big belts. Here we see it a little more casually, but you still get the same idea. It's just in your face, very, very wide. The color is contrasting against the top. You can't help but see it. I like that she has it on with these easy pants and then the little little pointed toe shoe peeking out there. This is very easy and casual, and I feel like more like real world. Like, we love Tiana Taylor's look, but like, where are you going with that? You know what I mean? Maybe you are. I don't know. I just think a lot more people probably would wear this in their real world day-to-day lives, but you could still bring the trend into it. Then here with jeans, which is even more casual, I like as well, kind of like a wide leg jean with a blazer, and then she has the big belt on top. Really cute. I love the little clutch tucked under her arm ever so neatly. And then again, we have the nice little peekaboo of the pointed toe heel. Very cute. This reminds me kind of like of the Obi belt when it had, you know, taken all the girls by storm, but a little more downplayed. Love the big belts. So we're gonna find us this blazer over here at Pretty Little Thing. Very cute. I love the color. I like the design of it. I think it's interesting. I love the shape of the sleeve and that they have the gold buttons, which I think pairs well with this kind of mint green color, sage mint, whatever you want to call it. Cute. Sizes range from 2 to 10. It's $60. It's marked down from $120. And I think this is a really nice piece to get. You could put shirts underneath this. You could put, what do I want to say, like tank tops or camisoles. You could put button downs. You could wear it like she's wearing it. This is a nice versatile piece, and because it doesn't have the lapels, I think it's even more versatile. We're going to get us a casual pant, a trouser, would you say? Yes, I would. Over here at Zara, you know, Zara gonna give you some nice trousers, blazers, baby, and jeans. For $60, they have the double pleat flat pants. Love these. I like the color of them. This is going to really pair well with the mint green color of that blazer. So these are going to be super cute. Now these are available in sizes extra small to size extra large. They do come in other colors, but for this, I think we should focus on this kind of dark gray color. Very cute. Biggest of the biggest, baby. So this is a giant belt, okay? But that's what we want. That's what we want. It's extras. We want extras. So this is by Jeffrey Campbell. It's called a Dutton belt. This is, listen, either you're going to wear this belt and commit to the look or you're not, because there is no getting around it. There's nothing subtle about it. It's $160. It's huge. It has these kind of like grommets on it. It's very much statement making. It comes in 3 different colors. So they have a lighter color of kind of like this tannish kind of color. And then they have more of a like a brown color. And then there's also a white. But for our look, I think this color is the one that we need to focus on. Then over here at Revolve, I found a belt that is $112. It's called the Below the Belt by Elliot Mod. This is, okay, so let me say this. If you like some of these trends, but they're just a little much for you, a little too over the top, this is a nice way to still do it. So this is still a statement making belt because of the gold buckle in the front, because of the width of it. It's not super exaggerated. It's not like extremely wide, but it has enough of these elements, the width, the hardware, to still draw the eye in. So I would still say it's in the category of what we're talking about for this fall trend, but it's a little more downplayed. So this might be easier for somebody who's maybe a little timid. This might work. So it was $190. It's now $112. Comes in sizes extra small to size large. For the shoe, first of all, we're going to your daddy's house. So this shoe, the Saturn, comes in lots of different colors, prints, etc. I have it in the black, very comfortable stiletto heel, but very comfortable. But this is the snake print. And I think that this works well with what we have going on. So it's the gray from the pant is going to pull into this gray. The belt is going to pull into this lighter kind of tannish, creamish color that's going on. We love that. And then the blazer is still going to be able to stand out. Of course, the belt is the star of the show, baby. The belt is the Beyonce in the group, okay? So they're currently on sale for $80, marked down from $110, and we love these. I also found a pair over here at Nordstrom Rack that I think work. These are $60, marked down from $120. These are by Vince Camuto. They're called the Palexa Slide Sandal. And these, let me see the sizes, baby, because this, oh, okay, it was looking a little crazy. They have sizes 5 to size 12 available, and these give us a very similar vibe to what I was just describing in the last shoe. So it's going to pull into the gray of the pant because you have those grays in there, and then it's light enough that it's going to play well with the color of the belt, and it'll all look really seamless. And then you have the color of the blazer that's still going to be kind of like a standout, and then of course the belt itself is a star. There we have it. We have a nice blazer. We have our trousers. We have our big belt, statement making belt. We have options for the shoes. Inspo and Arspo. Herspo and Arspo. Next trend. I'm calling this office core because that's what it's giving. I think it slowly started to creep in about 3 years ago, and now I just feel like we're here full on. So we love this. It's just, you know, it looks like you're going to the office, but it's very much fashion. So we love this look here by Ryan Destiny. You see how she's giving office, but obviously, you know, like this is fashion, baby. She not really, she might be going to work, but really she probably just serving y'all a look. Love, love, love it. Love the tie with it. This kind of juxtaposition of the, you know, feminine and masculine, like the oversized fit of the blazer. I think it's very nice because a lot of times when they do this kind of gender bending, a lot of times they'll still try to make the piece tight and form fitting, but then make it a, you know, like a male blazer with a tie. I love this oversized version of this. The bagginess of the pants, super cute. Love the color palette as well. It's absolutely gorgeous and will work perfectly in fall. Beautiful. Then we have Miss Kerry Washington here. She's giving pinstripe realness. We like this as well, double-breasted. I love that they added this polka dot shirt that has this little peekaboo kind of coming out at the bottom of the blazer as well. Just adds a little element into, you know, this just says I'm serving a look. I'm not really going to work, babe. I'm serving you a look. But you see how if I was going to your job, I would be serving you a look and coming in there and doing my work. You know what I mean? Like, it's just giving all that at one time. Love it, love it, love it. And then here we have the casual version of it. And of course, I want to start mowing their lawn while I'm filming. Anyway, we have the casual version of it here paired with jeans, but I still love it. You see the strong shoulders once again on this blazer and how it's oversized. I like that. We have the tie. We have the nice button down top. You see it's kind of like, I don't want to say disheveled, but it's not so perfectly pulled together. You see like sleeves are a little, you know, it's just giving a relaxed fit vibe. Love that. I like the wash on the jeans. I think that wash plays really well with the gray and the blues. Perfect choice. She has this kind of like, I don't know, like robin's egg, dove blue, pastel-y colored Hermes bag, and then the little pointed toe heel is kind of in that same color family. Stunning. Love it. Beautiful. We're going over here to your favorite step cousin's house. And for $90, they have this very nice blazer that works perfectly to dupe this look. This is called the Bershka Ultra Oversized Blazer in gray stripe. Love it. It's perfect. It looks very easy breezy and comfortable and casual. And the sizes range from extra small to size medium. So they've got sizes 2, 4, and 6 currently in stock. But you know ASOS. Okay, for the jeans, I really wanted to find some jeans that had, you know, that same kind of color and wash to them, but that's very difficult to find the exact style in terms of the wash of the jeans. So I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Y'all know where that comes from. So we went over here to Levi's. Baby, let's get all the Levi's before Beyonce start. And then the Levi's gonna be $500 a piece because y'all already know, y'all see what she's gearing up. It's coming. So these are currently $65 and they're available in sizes 23 to 33. They have 2 lengths available and they also have multiple washes available. I think this medium wash probably works best and is easiest to style with these grays and blues that we're working with. Over here at J. Crew, we're gonna find us a nice button down, aren't we? Yes. So for $128, then it's on sale for $89. Down from the $128. We have the oversized shirt in lightweight Oxford. So they have like a classic size and then they have the petite size. So if you're shorter and you don't want it to be too long or oversized, you can go for that one. This is available in size extra, extra small to size 3X. So that's a great size range. And I really like this. I like the cut of this shirt and I like the color. It seems like, oh, it's just a light blue shirt, but it's a unique color. It's a perfect light blue. Then over here at Quince for, say it with me, $39.90, marked down from $88. They have the organic cotton relaxed Oxford shirt in this blue color as well. It's called pale blue. Also comes in white, but eyes on the prize, baby. In sizes extra small to size extra large. So that's another option for you. This works as well. I think what I would do is probably just size up so I could get that really oversized fit, but that's just personal preference. Then we need a blue tie. We need a blue tie. We need to be darker than the shirt. So you can choose your color, but over here, Amazonian Scamazonian, for $15, they have all of the blue hues you're going to need. You can just pick one. So this is a men's tie, but I think it's easy. It's Amazon. It's not that expensive. You can get it overnight. It's super cute. You can try the trend and not spend too much. So they have a lighter blue. They have a darker blue, more of a royal blue. Take your pick. It's a tie. Now this little dove gray, robin's egg blue, light pale, worked my last nerve, but I think I found something that works. So over here it's Zappos. We have this, I'm gonna call it a kitten heel slingback. It's giving kitten heel. The sizes range from 5 to 12, but I think this shoe works because of the color And I think it still will work well underneath a pair of jeans in terms of just kind of giving you that little bit of peekaboo. So these are $85 and they are by Naturalizer, so they're going to be comfortable. So for all y'all that be begging for flats, begging for kitten heels, but I don't wear those things. So when I'm styling something or looking for these items, I'm not looking to find a pair of shoes that's not heels. If I find them, I'll throw them in here. If they work like this pair, I'll throw them in here. Even if they naturalizers, I will throw them in here. But that's not typically what I'm looking for. But I got y'all when I got y'all, okay? So we like these. They work. You know they're going to be comfortable. The color is perfect, and it's a low heel. Then over here at Charles & Keith, I think they have a great bag. This is giving us the Hermes vibe. It's got a similar shape. We have this kind of like, you know, belt across the bag in the front. We have the top handle. The color is really nice. Very, very pastel blue. This bag is $96. This color is called Sea Salt Blue. And this is called the Aubrielle Croc Effect top handle. So it has that croc embossing on it also. Really cute little bag. Very dainty, pretty. Like I said, put you in the mind of Hermes. There we have it. We have a nice blazer. We have options for the shirts. We have options for the colors of the tie. We have our jeans. We have our naturalizers. And we have our bag. Inspo and Arspo. Herspo and Arspo. Next. Okay. We're going to also talk about this trend. Lace elements. And I say elements because we see it pop up in different places in terms of the pieces, but you know, just kind of a little sprinkling of lace in there, daintiness, femininity, it's in there. Love it. So first we have this piece here where she has this kind of like I don't even know what you call this jacket. Kind of got a high neck twill. It's not twill. What am I thinking of? You know what it reminds me of when people are out there like shooting the things or either duck hunting. It's giving me that, but you see what it is. But you see how she has this lace dress or skirt peekabooing from underneath. Love that. It looks very pretty with this kind of very soft piece of lace and then this, you know, more structured top. Love that with the bag and the heels as well. Also love the sunglasses and how her hair is kind of done but not done. You know, it's giving that whole I didn't try that hard, but you see the look I'm serving. We like that. Then here we have lace kind of paired with more of like a moto jacket or what do I want to say? Yeah, bicycle jacket, motorcycle jacket. Jesus. Y'all see the jacket. I like this too because again we have that kind of rough and then we have the smoothness. It's this really nice kind of contrast going on here. I do like that this has the two colors on it. So this dress or skirt has the white and then you see the black lace. I think that's a really nice element as well. And I love that she has on just a black pump. It's like she just pulled it together. So it kind of looks like, oh, I had this dress on and then I was with my man and I got cold, so I just threw his jacket on. It's giving us that kind of an ease of a look. Then we have a full-on dress where this looks to me much more intentional in terms of the placement of the lace. It's full dress. We love that. Then she's got the blazer on top, which is going to make it weather appropriate. Also going to make it season appropriate. And then the sleeve scrunched up just gives it a little bit of cool, a little bit of edge. We kind of, again, playing with this contrast of this blazer very structured up against this kind of frilly, flowy lace dress. Very cute. Love that she has the kind of ring finger clutch as well, which gives it a little bit of, you know, there's a little bit of edge to that. And I think that works well with the lace in the same way as we just saw like the leather jacket or the more structured jacket kind of work with it. This, I think, adds that element without having to do it in a way where the pieces are contrasting. Like you don't have to have a moto jacket on and lace to get the same vibe because you got a full-on spike clutch with basically a knuckle ring. You know what I mean? Then I love that she has the shoes with it that I think are really cute and work well also. Now they're giving a little bit of Monica, you know, before you walk out of my life in black, but we're going to fix that. No worries. No worries there. Found this lace dress over here at Pretty Little Thing. Love it. It's sizes 0 to 8 available. It's only $47.50. It's marked down from $95. It's off the shoulder. It's a little more fitted, but it's not super tight. And I would say you could even size up one. And since we're going to have the blazer on top, it doesn't matter that much that it's, you know, cut the way that it's cut, but it works. It's affordable. It's full lace. I wanted to throw it in here. Now, your daddy over here at Revolve has a really nice dress that works. Okay, so this comes in sizes extra small to extra large. This dress is $48, marked down from $130. This is called the Vera Lace Dress and Cloud Dancer. I don't even know what that means. That sounds like the name of a reindeer. But I like the length of this. It's giving lace. I think it has enough of a shape of floydness at the bottom that it's reminiscent of the inspiration photograph that we saw. We like that. We're not too worried about the straps and all because we're going to have the blazer on top. And the length of this one is really, really good. So this I think is a really good option. And this is also a way to ease into it. Everybody may not be fully comfortable because I think the inspiration photograph was a little sheer. So this has got a lining to it, but you get the lace. Victorian Secretions got us a blazer that's gonna work. This blazer is available in sizes extra small up to size extra large. We like that. It's black, it's straightforward. It's $75 marked down from $170. So if you don't have one and you want one, boom, if you already have a black blazer, put it on with the dress, scrunch up the sleeves, bam, bam, boom. Okay, this is what we're gonna do for those shoes. Remember I showed you these in bronze, the Steve Madden shoes in bronze when we were doing Kelly's 70s throwback look? Yeah, these are that shoe in black. So this is like a patent leather stiletto platform. Love it, love it, love it. These are $130. If high heels are not your thing, this is not the shoe for you. These are full-on platform heels, okay? But I like them. They're available in sizes 5 to size 11. Size 12 is sold out. So if you're 12, I'm so sorry. It might come back in stock, or you could check like Macy's and Dillard's. But we love these. This, I think, is a versatile shoe. Depending on your style and your wardrobe, this can really be versatile. It works better than the Monica on the curbs. Now, if you like this style shoe with the look, but you don't want the stiletto, I found these Sam Edelman versions that are a much chunkier heel. They're still a platform, but they have a really thick heel. So these are going to be super easy to walk in. It's going to feel like almost flats because of that platform and the heel being so square and chunky like this. These are on sale right now for $110, marked down from $160. So these work. They're black, they're patent, they're very similar to the last one, but again, just maybe more comfortable with a different heel on them. So these are called the Corey platform heels. Now, I could have swore that Jeff Bezos used to have 7,000 of those knuckle ring clutch bags. I could not find any that suited me and worked with our look. So what I did instead was I found this clutch over here at Macy's by INC. Y'all know that brand. So this is $51 marked down from $130. So it's still giving us like some crystals, some black satin. I think it still has enough of this kind of rock and roll type, edgy vibe, that it still gives us that contrast and that juxtaposition up against the femininity of the lace dress. I think it still works. This was, oh my God, this is the color black. This also comes in a silver metallic, just FYI, but right now, baby, keep your eyes on the prize, bet on black. So we have our options for the lace dress. We have our blazer. We have the options for the shoes, depending on what type of heel you prefer. And then we also have our clutch. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. Next. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Everything is linked down below as usual, as well as here in the QR code. Shop, shop, shop away. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all, bye.